Good afternoon, guys. Real quick, for those of you who'd like to learn how to get more out of your car and truck engine, better power, better gas mileage, and a smoother running engine, go into the description box, scroll all the way down, and click on two links and Bear describes all of his car his car products, and his hair products. Or you can call David at 615-854-3057. Also, for those of you who live up in the Worcester area, go to Greasy's Garage. They can fix anything, excuse me, anything you got. Car, truck, Mini Cooper, it don't matter. Just ask for Pete. And then if you want a cool t-shirt, sweatshirt, coffee mug, go to libtardtees.com. So, let's dig into some of the news. So you want to know why they don't like Putin? So he jailed the Rothschild banksters, nationalized the banking system, discontinued using the U.S. petrodollar, ended foreign ownership of the media, returned industry ownership back to Russian citizens, renovated and restored the Christian churches. Now do you understand why the media and the liberals hate his guts? Yeah, now you understand. That's what Putin has done for Russia. And then only in America do you find a kid wearing $150 tennis shoes, drinking a $5 cup of coffee, typing on his $1,000 cell phone, complaining on social media that he is oppressed and that capitalism has failed him. Huh? Think about that. And this is for real. This isn't made up. You got kids walking around with $150 tennis shoes, drinking $5 cup of coffee, typing on the $1,000 cell phone, Apple phone, iPhone, and they're complaining that the system has failed them. They're complaining that capitalism has failed them. They want socialism. Hello? Anybody home? Let's move on to United Nations demands for parents to respect the sexual freedom of their children. Let me just say right now up front that the left always end up going too far. And then the people in the world just shut them down. And that's what's going to happen there. For example, here in Texas, 21st Texas City bans abortions, becomes sanctuary for the unborn. In other words, people are now fed up, and now they're fighting back. And not having Trump there has really woke up people, because we were expecting Trump to everyone was thinking he's going to save us. Well, he's still there. He's more powerful than ever. But a lot of people, though, they don't see that. And so they realize it's like, I got to stand up and I got to fight this on my own. We all got to fight it. And it's in Gorman, Texas. And that's what's happening. People are standing up and they're fighting back. And then Senate passes $1.9 trillion pork bill, 50-49. McConnell calls Democrats Washington wish list. Well, as we know, with McConnell and his wife, they're in a lot of trouble. In fact, forget about it being in a lot of trouble. They're done. I mean, the book has already been written on them, and it'll either be Gitmo or a hanging. And then liberals ban Dr. Seuss books, but will let your kids play with new Eleanor Roosevelt Barbie. Wow. Can't wait. Once again, they go too far. And then Cyprus Church says satanic Eurovision song entry must be withdrawn. So the Orthodox Church of Cyprus has called for the withdrawal of their country's controversial entry into this year's Eurovision Song Contest. Dozens of Orthodox Christians protested outside of Cyprus state broadcaster on Saturday, also demanding the withdrawal of the Eurovision entry. Bottom line, Christians everywhere are becoming much more vocal, much more. And then Trump says Biden violated oath of office. Biden don't even know what he did. Biden's playing games with his grandkids. And they're telling him, open Biden. So migrants are storming the southern border of the United States, and migrant facilities, including those that house minors, are being flooded. And Donald Trump says that the lack of effort by Joe Biden to stop the tsunami of migrants is a violation of Biden's oath of office, the New York Post reported. Our border is now totally out of control thanks to the disastrous leadership of Joe Biden. Our great Border Patrol and ICE agents have been disrespected, demeaned, and mocked by the Biden administration, the 45th President of the United States said, and he is still the president. He's the 45th and 46th President of the United States. And anyway, or does that just mean he's 45th still? Anyway, he's still president. Moving on to, and Biden don't even know where he's at. Biden has no clue. And then Southwest Iceland's been hit by 17,000 earthquakes this year, or rather this week. It may be about to erupt. Oh my goodness. It says here, more than 17,000 earthquakes have been recorded in the southwest of Iceland in the Reykjanes Peninsula during the past week. People living in the area have been advised to be extra careful due to dangers of landslides and rockfall. Many of the larger earthquakes have been felt in Iceland's capital city, where over half the population lives, which lies only 27 kilometers away. Wow. You guys stay safe up there. Man, oh man, that's scary. And then let's see here. Massive movement to overthrow George Soros explodes in Europe and growing in America. And it'll continue to grow. Wait until they find out what he's really all about and who he is. A lot of people don't even know who he is. And then here's a little video. It's a winds, kind of like a strong winds there, and I'm not sure exactly where it's at. Let's see here. Didn't say where it's at, but it was posted on Gab, and here you have these windmills and these wind turbines, and the one gets going so fast it just completely breaks apart. And sometimes these things get going so fast the oil can't handle it, and they just burn up. They literally like go on fire. And let's see here. What else have we got? Let's go ahead and let's go to Breitbart. Let's see what they got here. Once again, Senate passes bill. Okay. House Budget Chair. Some people who could use direct payment won't get it. Rand Paul blocks Planned Parenthood from Paycheck Protection Program. Good. Dems stop Cruz amendment to block checks for illegals. That's too bad. He tried. Rashida Tlaib rages over Sinema's no vote on to raise the minimum wage. She'll get over it. She thinks that's something. Just wait till she sees what's coming later on down the road. She thinks she don't like that. She really won't like what's coming. Schweizer, Elaine Chao's family is fused closely to the Chinese government. Yep, they are. Uyghurs take Beijing Games boycott to Olympics ethics chief. Uyghurs have been so misused, and not misused, but just abused over there, terribly abused. At least 30,000 U.S. organizations compromised through Microsoft exploit. Brave is launching a privacy-focused search engine to compete with Google, and actually, DuckDuckGo is a really good one. Gulf Cartel halts southbound smuggling as Mexican military takes over customs. Good. Smugglers lock migrants in multiple cargo trucks near a border in Texas. Yeah, how would you like to be a migrant? I mean, making that run, making that walk to the U.S. is not what it's cracked up to be, as a lot of people, especially women, find out. Women and young girls, not to mention young boys. And then COVID tourism ban chokes Texas border economies amid the migrant surge. Barrett's first SCOTUS majority, some federal documents protected from FOIA. Yeah, she's not all that she was cracked up to be. At least 20 killed by Al-Shabaab, suicide car bombing in Somalia's capital. I look forward to the day when all of those groups are done in. Pope Francis to Iraqis, hate is the greatest blasphemy. And to you, Pope, you are the biggest traitor. You're the biggest traitor to Catholicism, perhaps ever. Going back to Amy Barrett, and you know, when she says some documents protected from the FOIA, you know, I don't know what those would be. I mean, I'm sure there's some that are, but what they're going to do is they're going to abuse that. They'll abuse that ruling for sure. Anyway, that is all for now. I want to thank all of you for your support. It is very much appreciated. God bless y'all and have a good day. Bye-bye, guys.